By now, you should remember Istok, one of the two founders of Lupit HOME and engineer brain behind your favorite apparatus. He kindly shared some amazing pro insights on how Lupit poles are built and answered the questions you asked me. Let's dive into the last round of our pole troubleshooting. Firstly, screws and masking issues. I can't stress this enough. Properly tightened screws are crucial. This can affect the stability and the ability of the masking to wind up. Guess who messed up just in time for this video to show you a possible side of over-tightening? As you can see, I was unexpectedly unable to open the apparently way over-tightened masking. Istok told me that shaking the pole can help when having trouble loosening the lower part of the pole, and it looks like it really did something for me, and like I got a good wrist workout in too. If you're having issues with the masking not gliding over the ring at all though, it's usually a sign of uneven screw tightening, which I covered in one of my previous videos. Here's some more pro tips from Istok. Pro tip number 1. Make sure the hex key is fully inserted when tightening. The screws themselves are very sturdy, but if the hex key isn't all the way in, you risk breaking it. Remember to always tighten evenly to keep the ring straight. Pro tip number 2. Your screws still won't budge? Try shaking the pole while loosening them. Pro tip number 3. You only notice 2 screws on your pole? Looks like you own one of the G1 models that had a different design and were built to work with 2 screws. The new G2 generation has 4 screws instead, and an overall improved design. Pro tip number 4. You're having persistent issues? Reach out to the Lupit pole support for help or to receive spare parts. Now, my pole shifts during power moves. Stability isn't just about tight screws, it's also about cleaning. Honestly, this following tip by Istok was a revelation to me, and it might be news for you too. If your pole shifts out of alignment during power spins, especially on static, there's a stabilizing factor you might have been missing: the rubber components at the bottom and top plates. Pro tip: clean the rubber parts to keep them sticky. This rubber is designed to help keep the pole in alignment when physical forces are trying to pull it out. Over time, dust and grime can affect both the grip and your pole's performance. And the great thing is that the stickiness self-regenerates once cleaned. Istok recommends using solvent thinner or rubbing alcohol, which is what I used here. Don't forget to wipe down the floor too. If power moves are still causing issues, maybe consider upgrading to the new Lupit Studio pole that comes in 2 pieces. You'll have to drill the top plate into the ceiling, but it will offer maximum stability. That wraps up our Lupit HOME POLE maintenance series. Thanks for sticking with me. Regular checks on your pole stability, screws, and alignment will keep it in top shape for years to come. Got any specific questions you'd like me to cover in future videos? Let me know in the comments. See you soon.